You Global, celebrating the digital world. Honorable Emmanuel Bitrus Omale denies allegations of illegal land sale in Agwada Area Council of Nasarawa State, following a report aired on Wednesday, September 2025 by Nasarawa Broadcasting Services (NBS) and subsequently circulated by various media platforms. Allegations surfaced claiming that Honorable Emmanuel Bitrus Omale, popularly known as Omale Gida, had illegally sold 78 hectares of land belonging to the Agwada, Agaza, and Ebeka communities in Agwada Area Council of Kokona Local Government Area of Nasarawa State, and illegally fled the community. In response to this allegation, Honorable Emmanuel Bitrus Omale publicly denied any wrongdoing, describing the claims as entirely false and politically motivated. He stated that the accusations are part of the calculated attempt to tarnish his reputations and derail his political ambitions. Honorable Omale categorically declared that he have not sold any land to any Chinese company. He said that his facilitated was a legal lease agreement involving a portion of land, and all procedures were followed with the consent relevant stakeholders. He further condemned the spread of what he called malicious and unfounded stories and warned that he will pursue legal action against anyone found responsible for disseminating false information about him, in which he said he is ready to defend his name in the courts of law and urged the public not to be misled by baseless allegations. The matter has sparked mixed reactions among members of the affected communities and political observers in the state. Meanwhile, investigations are ongoing to ascertain the facts surrounding the land transactions in question.
I am by name Emmanuel Bitrus Omale. I am from Agaza community of Igo, and the Agwada development area of Kokona local government of Nasarawa State. So yesterday I was surprised when I heard this news on the media that some group of people went and gang up and go against me, that I sold a community land about 78 hectares. So I was surprised. They took this matter before our emir of Igo, Alhaji Muhammad Otogoyi. They took the matter to him that I sold 3,719 hectares. But I was surprised yesterday on the news, on air, on social media, I saw 78 hectares. So I was confused. Why are these people franging, going around that I sold the community land about 3,719 hectares, but yesterday they now bring it down to 78 hectares. So which one are we going to believe on? If you go to the palace there and you ask the emir, the emir will tell you that the 3,719 hectares was what was mentioned by the Agbadu community that I sold. But yesterday, I heard the news that it was 78 hectares that I sold. So I don't know anything they are talking about, because I did not sold any land to any Chinese investors. We only leased the land to a company which is Black Gem New Energy Code Limited. And that company are there in Agaza community. They have already started working in Agaza community. But even in the Agbadu, we leased a land in Agbadu community, and we also leased a land in Egboka community. And the Egboka community and the Agbadu community, we have never started working there. The only place that we started working, my company started working, it was in Agaza community. So I don't know what Agbadu people and Egboka people are talking about. And moreover, if you go to the king of Igo, the only people that reported the company was Agbadu people. But I was surprised yesterday in the news. They said Agaza, Agbadu, and Eboka reported a Black Gem, and even going on social media that they sold their land. So I don't know which of the land they sold and they are talking about. Actually, last year, June, when we discovered there is a beacon in our land, I personally, I was the one that reported the matter to the Emir of Agwada. You can go and verify from him. I was the person that took the matter there, that we saw a beacon from our land. So we don't know which people did it. After our investigation, we now discovered that it was the people that will give them the list of that land that go ahead and do the beacons. So if there is any further information or further things that you people want to hear, they should contact the company. The company are there for the clarification. And if they did not believe the company, they can go to the Nagis. All of us were from this state. They can go to the Nagis. Nagis is a place for everybody. If you go to the Nagis will give you the paper. If the land was sold, you will see it there. If the land was leased, you also see it there. So I don't know why they are franging, going around spoiling my name that I sold the land. How will I sold the community land? It's not my property. It's a community property. I was born in Agaza, and I was from Agaza community. So how will I sold Agaza community to a land to a company? When when I was laughing yesterday, this question even make me think otherwise, because I, Emmanuel Bitrus Omale, I'm staying in Igo. I built a house in Igo. I also built a house in Agwada. So if you cannot find me in Agwada, you can find me in Igo. That is where my family are staying, and I myself, I am not running away from anywhere. I was there. So I was even surprised yesterday. I had it in news that I was not where to be found. Where did you meet me today? You met me in my premises at Agwada. So assuming I'm running, can you meet me in Agwada? You cannot meet me in Agwada. So I did not run to anywhere. So you see, my call now, unfortunately, when I heard it yesterday, I was very, very annoyed. And I ran to the Emir of Igo, and I explained to him, and I told him this is what I heard. Are you aware of it? He said no. I also ran to the Emir of Agwada, and I explained to him, did you know this? He said no. So I was even confused. So that is why, and that is the reason why I want to take a proper action against those 16 men that's trying to spoil my integrity. Some of those guys you are seeing there are people that they were being arrested and they are being charged to prison for over 14 days or 15 days. Because of what? Because of their illegal activities, because of their forgery. Because what they normally do is to forge a document with the first class chief that we have in Agwada. They are using a stamp, a forged stamp, collecting people from investors, different investors, collecting their money, signing consent to them without the consent of the primary ruler. And that is why they were arrested. And when they were arrested, they charged them to court. They took them to prison. But I was surprised today, the same people are saying that he must sold the land. Okay, because you are found guilty. They caught you and the police arrested you and charged you to court because you are doing impersonation, forging a stamp, His Royal Highness stamp, and you are being charged to court, and they took them to what? To prison for over 14 or 15 days. Now you come out from the prison. Instead of you looking for a way to resolve the differences you are having with your brothers at home, you are going around social media, the radio station, accusing me that I sold my land. Did you have the document that warrants you or that proves to you that I sold the land? You don't have. But I have the documents that some of them forged a signature of His Royal Highness, and even forged a signature of my secretary of Agaza community. And even before the deputy governor's office, when they called us for interview, we were there. The answer is there. You see, like I said about the CFO, if you are saying there is a CFO in your land, maybe somebody sold your land, you have a right to go to the Nagis and research, confirm what type of CO4 is there. They will show you everything there. If it is CO4 or RO4 for 99 years, you will see it there. It is not my feat, and it is not my duty, and it is not my work. All I did to my investors, I brought them to the community and we leased a land to them. We leased the land for 15 years. The Agwada people, the Eboka family, and the Agaza family, all of us will almost agree before leasing that land to them. It is not something that I did it alone. Their pictures, their signatures, the video, and even the cash given to us, all the documents are there. Even in the Nagis, the document are there. The Chinese snap us pictures. All the documents are there in the Nagis, and them themselves that are going around today that we sold the land, they have the document with them, and the document with them listed for 15 years, not sold, and everything is clear there. So I don't know where issue of soling, RO4, CO4 is coming from. You already listed your land to the Chinese company for 15 years, and these Chinese people, none of a day they approach you that this is our land, or we bought this land, or we have already buy this land. No. Even the work they are doing now is in Agaza community, not Agwada community. So I was surprised Agwada people reporting my company that they buy a land from somebody from the community. So I don't know. So if today they are claiming that I sold their land, they should bring all the documents that my name was there. Like for instance now, if I sold anything to you, the name will be there by so person, by so amount. This is my signature. This is my witness signature. Everything will be there, but there is not something like this. So who are they deceiving? They are deceiving themselves. If they have any document to prove that I, Emmanuel Bitrus Omale, sold a community land, they should bring the document, not blackmailing me. So in that case, I have already ordered my lawyers to take a serious action on those 16 people that were blackmailing me, because I did not sold any community land. We only leased the community land, and that community land that we leased is not only me, is the community that listed their land to the investors.
You Global, celebrating the digital world.